One of my favorite things to do during the Christmas season is to look and gaze at the Christmas tree. It has been something that I have enjoyed for as long as I can remember. And in particular, I truly enjoy looking at the tree in the evening when it's dark outside and the only light in the house or in the room is from the tree. Perhaps we all enjoy this just a little bit more this year, given the challenges and the tribulations that we all have encountered over this past year. This light that radiates from the tree reminds us that our faith brings about the splendid glimmer of hope. It might be said that this year, this hope is extremely palpable. The question for you: have you ever stopped and thought about where the electricity comes from that powers the lights on the tree, in your home or right here in church? Maybe some have, maybe some have not. But coming from a family where many work or have worked for Central Maine Power, electricity was always brought up around the Christmas dinner table. And believe me, I know where that electricity comes from. Particularly this year with the forecast that's given for tonight and for tomorrow, we all might want to know where that electricity comes from. But for most of us, I dare say, we really don't know about the electricity that powers our lights, our computers, our devices, or anything that requires electricity. We just trust that when we turn on the switch, the electricity will be there at the ready, and plenty of it. Sometimes we take that electricity for granted and can almost be lost without it when a snowstorm, a thunderstorm, an ice storm, a hurricane, or whatever it is that we're getting tonight and tomorrow hits. As human beings, we are attracted to light. We tend to gravitate towards light by nature. And when we enter a room where a Christmas tree is lit, we look towards it. We can't help it. In the first reading, we heard from the prophet Isaiah, "The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Upon those who dwelt in the land of gloom, a light has shone." The prophet Isaiah was foretelling that the Messiah, the light of the world, would be born, and that there would be cause for great rejoicing. We celebrate tonight this magnificent light, the Christ child, Jesus, whom we all adore. The reason why we are all here this evening has been born to us. And in adoration and thanksgiving, we come together in this holy place, or this year over live stream, to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. God the Father has given His only begotten Son to us. We heard in the gospel passage, "For today in the city of David a Savior has been born for you, who is Christ and Lord." Do we really know what this means? I think we do, as much as we can. As much as we can understand a divine mystery. But sometimes, just like the source of electricity, we can take God and all He has revealed to us for granted. This great season of Christmas allows us, it reminds us of the wondrous blessings that God has given us, beginning with the birth of Jesus, the Savior. We may not always recognize the blessings that we receive right away, but the key to remember is that God sent His Son so that we would not be alone, so that we would not be in darkness. Jesus is that light, still among us as he has promised. He is our Savior, our Redeemer. And so, may we recommit ourselves this coming year to always finding the light, even in the darkness, to always find Christ in others. He's there, and may we serve him in the service of our brothers and sisters at a time in our world when our brothers and sisters need the love of Christ shown to them. What a gift we can offer, just in the respect and the compassion that we give to each other. May you all have a most blessed and Merry Christmas.